Removal of all particulate soil is the first step in any stone maintenance procedure. We move now to an often overlooked but very important component of stone maintenance. That is routine and daily maintenance. This is an opportunity to educate your customers and in the process create additional business for yourself. Cleaning is rather simple. It is absolutely necessary for keeping the beautiful appearance of stone surfaces. It is also something that you should teach your customers to do and even consider selling them the Spinergy Stone Care products for their home use. Spinergy Vivid is a neutral cleaning agent specifically formulated for stone that does not contain any of the mineral dissolving chemicals or difficult to rinse chelating agents commonly found in other commercial and residential cleaning products. Regenerate is a multi-purpose cleaner that also refreshes and revitalizes the protective sealer while it is cleaning. Advise your clients to use Regenerate once a month to keep the sealer at the peak of protection. People make the mistake of thinking that their favorite general-purpose cleaner is okay for stone, but using the wrong product can damage a stone floor or leave a hazy buildup over time. Teach your customers to maintain their floors with the right products, Spinergy Vivid and Regenerate, which you can provide for them. There are a couple of methods you can use for stone cleaning. The most common way is to use a bucket of water and cleaning solution along with a cotton or blended fiber mop with looped ends and a sewn tailband. Mix Vivid and agitate with the mop according to the soil conditions. Allow some dwell time, then mop the soil and excess moisture away. However, there is one obvious problem with this method. It is the same problem for all floors cleaned this way. The edges of the stone act like small squeegees, scraping the dirty water from the mop. The technician may not take the time or effort to change the water and mop head frequently enough. This can result in excessive soil in the grout lines, spreading the soil from one area to another and leaving a less than satisfactory appearance and result. The cleaning method recommended by Spinergy Stone Care Solutions eliminates that problem and is very easy to do. After sweeping or vacuuming to get rid of any loose soil and dirt, spray the floor with Vivid. Using a sprayer allows you to control the exact amount that is appropriate for the situation. Several choices of sprayers are available. Choose your sprayer to fit the job. The hand pump sprayers from Hydroforce are perfect for smaller jobs. A larger pump sprayer is great for larger jobs, and the ultimate and most versatile sprayer on the market is the FlexiPro battery-powered sprayer. After spraying an appropriate amount of Vivid on the floor surface, mop up the soil and excess moisture with this handy flat mop. We suggest the microfiber cover because it has a lot of surface area to trap and hold soil. A terry cloth cover is also available. The nice thing about this mop and cover system is that you use the mop until it is saturated with soil, then remove and replace it with another so you are using a clean surface all the way through the job. The terry cloth version is reversible, so you get twice the area before changing. When you are finished with the job, they all go in the laundry. Here is the safe and gentle process for cleaning and protecting granite, hard surfaces, or countertops. Spray on a solution of Spinergy Vivid. Vivid can be mixed at different strengths depending on soiling, so mix according to the label directions. Apply this in a light, even mist. Don't miss any areas. Allow the solution to dwell on the surface for about 2 minutes. Then wipe it off with a soft, clean, white cotton cloth. You won't need to rinse. About once a week, use Spinergy Regenerate rather than Vivid. This will refresh the protection of your stone surface. So, the right product, Vivid or Regenerate, and the right technique make cleaning safe and effective for the floor and easy for the technician or home owner. Trainers, Now would be a good time to pause for demonstration and questions about the cleaning products and techniques. Now we will move on to a higher level of cleaning, restorative cleaning. Sometimes soil is allowed to build up much more than it should, or you may have oily or sticky soils that are more difficult to remove. In this case, you will need more aggressive cleaning agents and tools. Before we begin the heavy cleaning, let me say a word about safety and testing. Begin by doing a thorough inspection of the floor to check the condition of the stone, the grout, and the installation. You don't want to be surprised by any pre-existing conditions. Before cleaning with more aggressive cleaning agents, be sure that you have protected surrounding areas and furnishings from splashes, spills, or other accidental damage. Also make sure that you have swept or vacuumed the surface to remove any soil or hard particles that may be present. In any professional cleaning procedure, you should always decide what method you think is best, then do a small, inconspicuous area of the floor using that method. This applies to the cleaning agent, the tool, and the procedure. This could be the most important thing you learn from this video. The last thing you want to discover is that you used the wrong method or chemicals after having cleaned the entire floor. Not only will you not have the desired result, but you could also end up severely damaging the floor. We move from the neutral solution that was used for regular maintenance to an alkaline cleaning product for restorative cleaning. The product designed for this situation is Stone Perfect. It is important to understand that a higher pH is not the only feature of this product. Stone Perfect contains no chelating agents or other ingredients that can dissolve or damage stone. These ingredients are helpful in some products, such as those used in carpet cleaning pre-sprays, but can be hard to rinse from stone, leave a haze, or even damage stone, especially if used repeatedly. Stone Perfect is strong and effective, rinses easily, and is perfectly safe for the surface. The ideal application tool for Stone Perfect is the FlexiPro Battery Pack Sprayer. It offers complete flexibility with cord-free operation. If you have a truck mount, then the Hydroforce injection sprayer is a great option as well. After applying Stone Perfect, allow several minutes of dwell time, but do not allow the solution to dry before extracting. While allowing time for your solution of Stone Perfect to do its work, use a grout brush to agitate grout lines in the high traffic areas and other places with heavy soil. Now you are ready for further agitation, rinsing, and extraction using the appropriate tool. Here is a brief summary of the options available. The SX12 is a self-contained pressure washing tool. It is extremely important to ensure that any hard particles have been removed from the floor by sweeping or vacuuming before using the SX12. Simply attach it to a truck mount or high-pressure portable extractor. As you can see here, it will agitate and loosen the soil, rinse and collect the water by vacuum, which is then carried back to the extractor. This tool was invented expressly for cleaning ceramic and porcelain tile with grout, but is very useful for heavily soiled natural stone. The SX12 floor cleaning tool can be used with either a hard plastic ring on the bottom of the tool, or the bottom ring can have a brush attached. Be sure to select the brush ring when cleaning stone floors. This prevents the possibility of a small abrasive particle being trapped under the tool and scratching the floor. Start with a pressure of around 600 to 700 psi. Only increase the pressure if soiling conditions make it necessary. The SX7 is a smaller version of the SX12 and is used for walls, countertops, and tight spaces. Stand-up or handheld versions are available. The Gecko is a single stationary jet tool designed for grout lines, as you can see here. It is an extremely versatile tool, however, that has optional head attachments for lower pressure jobs and specific areas. Be sure to test the area you are about to clean. Trainers, this is a good place to pause the DVD for demonstrations and questions about this section. If students would like additional information and training on tile and grout cleaning, talk with the local distributor or visit www.interlinksupply.com and go to the Education section of the website. Instructors, make sure to show tools that have been on display and shown in the video. Spinergy Resuscitate is a wonderful cleaning agent in the right situation. It is designed to clean and restore the toughest cases of staining, efflorescence, and discoloration on tile, grout, brick, and other hard surfaces. You need to be aware that this is a strong acid that will etch stone that contains calcium. Stone surfaces that contain calcium include, but are not limited to, marble, travertine, limestone, and terrazzo. Generally, you should avoid using Resuscitate on those surfaces. Save this one for specialty problems. Trainers, pause the DVD and show what happens with acids on stone. This brings up an issue of safety for the customer's property. Almost any acid product will damage stone. Something as simple as a cola drink or lemonade can etch a stone surface, dulling the appearance. Even vinegar will do it. Whenever you are working with any acid cleaning agents, be sure to mask any other surface that may be affected by acids. Stainless steel and all metal surfaces, painted drywall, MDF baseboards, etc. would be good examples. If using an acid wood cleaner next to a stone floor, be careful not to overspray onto the stone. Resuscitate is specially formulated to be safer on stainless steel and other metals than competing products, but that is not an excuse to be careless. Here is a case in point. This floor was damaged by a maid thinking that as long as she had the bathroom cleaner in her hand, it would probably work on the floor just as well. As you can see, this was not the case, and she caused some very serious damage. Happily enough, the cleaning contractor was able to restore it to better than original condition using the Spinergy system. Resuscitate can be used on granite, slate, and sandstone, as well as porcelain or ceramic tile and grout. It can do wonders to remove hard water deposits and mineral buildup on countertops or bathroom walls. The process for applying Resuscitate is similar to that of Stone Perfect, a product we discussed earlier. In special situations where it is used on other stone surfaces, it will always be necessary to follow by restorative polishing to remove any dull or rough areas in the surface, known as etching. Once the floor has been cleaned, you'll want to make sure that the stone surface is properly protected against stains and spills, and in some cases, you'll want to provide your customer with choices in changing the appearance of the stone. This section will cover sealing and protecting and appearance transformation. Now that we have discussed how to clean stone, let's move on to the next step: sealing and protecting the stone. To varying degrees, all natural stone is porous. It will absorb liquids and can actually stain. It is vital that stone products be sealed to achieve maximum performance. Bridgepoint Spinergy Stone Care Solutions offer two versions of penetrating sealer. The first, solid rock, is water-based and will be used most often. The second, DuraProtect, is solvent-based and should be used on stone surfaces that are prone to efflorescence. Efflorescence is the white residue caused when moisture leaches from the stone and evaporates, leaving behind unsightly mineral deposits. A water-based sealer may actually cause or increase efflorescence. DuraProtect solvent sealer will not. What surfaces are prone to efflorescence? Slate is the most prone to being affected by efflorescence. Bluestone and granite are other examples. If there is any moisture under the stone surface, efflorescence may also occur, especially if the stone is more porous. The secret to applying sealer is to achieve an even application and to put enough product on to allow it to saturate the stone surface. Some areas will absorb more sealer than others. This is not just a surface application. You need to apply enough that it will soak in as far as possible. In essence, for most stone, you'll flood the surface. The application methods are the same for both sealers, but ventilation is required when using the solvent-based DuraProtect. Use full strength. Do not dilute. Shake the container well before applying. Surface temperature should be between 50 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Mask any surface not intended to be treated. Be sure the surface is cleaned and dried before applying. Accelerate drying with OmniDry or Air King air movers. Allow at least 1 hour after standing water has been removed. The drier the floor, the better. This is particularly important with solvent sealer. Be sure that the area is well ventilated when using DuraProtect. Wear a respirator if the area cannot be adequately ventilated. Spray on a healthy application of solid rock or DuraProtect. Work into the surface with a brush with soft synthetic bristles. If you prefer, you may use a pan and a paint roller to apply the sealer to the floor. On large floors, you can also use a clean moss or foam rubber squeegee to spread the sealer. Remember that it is extremely important to apply an adequate amount of sealer. If you notice some areas drying quicker than others, the sealer is